You are now tuned in to Rolling with Rock podcast. Is this thing even on?
Vibe check, baby.
So what you're saying is we ain't doing shit today.
It's raining.
It's a nice day, Ellie.
It's a beautiful day to have a beautiful day.
A beautiful day to have a beautiful day. I want it. Come on, sis.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning.
All right,
Good morning,
class.
Charlie.
I didn't get one.
Sis, do your little.
They done made breakfast for me this morning.
This is what you do.
When you cheers,
Cheers.
you gotta go down, go all the way around for an orgasm.
I don't feel comfortable on camera doing that.
Oh,
Okay, modest.
On camera.
You're so full of shit.
where did we learn how to do that at?
I learned it from her. She learned it from her.
Taylor. Or
Tay does this, and I invented the.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. I thought if you're gonna have a good orgasm, then you might as well make a noise.
You might, yes.
Might as well.
It's not real, it's
Yeah,
fake.
It's not real.
Well, good morning, y'all. Welcome back. It's the next episode of Rolling with Rock podcast. Everybody, welcome in. I got my friends in here today. We got Heather, we got Beth, we got Cassidy, and of course, y'all know Lewski. What it dooski? Skip to my Lou in the building.
Why you gotta say dooski?
What it dooski? Like what it do?
Like,
like a dookie.
a deuce.
Looky
I gotta
the
let a
dookie.
deuce.
But yeah, man. Good morning. How are y'all? Like
I'm great.
I'm hungover.
you hungover.
Can you tell?
Well, I'm liking the hat you chose today. It looks familiar.
Yeah, I
Shout out to the dog.
yeah.
You even know what hat it is?
Yes, I did. Yep. When I knocked, I think let me.
I love it,
I
man.
just breathed and these whole things started falling out.
I love it. Those are my favorite glasses, man. We started the morning off good, man. Y'all done fed your boy, gave me coffee. We in a new location of the Loop. You know, the Loop has changed. It's new look. Lou, what's been good?
It ain't done.
It's not
We got a
together.
lot of-
We'll
yeah.
help you out with that one.
Yeah, we got a lot to do.
What
But
plans we got?
I don't know yet. It just comes as, I just get it high in the mornings, come out here, and then add something. It's just how it's been.
Well, we ain't got our little, our decoration where we had the Saturn, the lightning bolt, and all that up. But I mean, at least you got the lights going. So
got a little bit. It's
y'all
coming.
still feel the vibe, the same vibration from the last one. People was really fucking with our last, our look, the look of the studio last time. You brought the table back. I had a lot of people tap in and be like, man, did I show you the video of my buddy who did like the 3D art?
Yes.
And
That
he
was
turned
dope.
our studio into this like 3D model. So he does like the Pixar like animation 3D looking stuff. He turned our studio into one. I thought that was pretty
It was
cool.
dope. It looked just like it too. I was like, that's weird.
There's people on the outside who watch our content and are like, yo, I kind of did something for you. Check it out. Let me know what you do. I'm like, dang, that's cool, man. We really out here on the sound wave. So whatever you got planned for the next loop, you get what I'm saying? Just know that people out there, they really rocking with us and they really fucking with us.
It's
So
gonna be a good year for sure.
new journey, new year.
Rocking in the loop.
I ain't told everybody, but for the viewers out there that are watching and that are listening, I'm actually about to take off, and we're moving from Tennessee to Hawaii. So
Yes.
yeah. I ain't got the little button to hit the sound effect thing, but it was a big move. It was recent. It was new. It kind of like came out of nowhere. We didn't necessarily know this was part of the plan, but it's part of the plan. So we about to pick up and take off to another location.
And that's why new beginnings, and that's why we're doing this today, because you leave very soon.
Very, very soon. I think our mics are too close. We sound like aliens screaming in here. What's
Are
up?
you excited? You stoked about it?
Actually, I am. I mean, the people who've been following, I done been in Saudi Arabia doing episodes. I've been in London. We done been all over the world. So for me to be able to get Hawaii on my time, yeah, I am excited at this age.
Why did you decide to take a job out there?
Genie in a bottle playing in the background. We got a genie in the building. I decided this one, Lou, because I mean, even on the last episode, we talked about like, how I was doing my Titans thing and I was doing my Vanderbilt thing. The camera work is phenomenal. It's doing great. But I got a whole nother bag that I be in. And I feel like it wouldn't hurt for me to tap into my more nerdy side, like avionics. So it's a great money move. And I feel like right now everybody's kind of trying to chase that bag while we can. best opportunity for me to do that. I don't think I'm running from nothing. I don't think, you know what I'm saying? I want to start fresh. I've already started fresh, but now it's just
Another opportunity.
a whole nother opportunity. And I'm sure if anybody were to get it, you know, if
I'm
it
out
works
there.
out, take that shit.
I feel like
Take it.
things are definitely given to you at random moments when it's time to do
timing.
it. Yeah.
It is God's timing.
Yeah.
And I didn't ask for it. You know, I did apply. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm out here looking at different jobs, and I'm like,
Well, what's crazy is you had originally thought about going back to Saudi Arabia,
I did.
and then you got the call about this, which is it's full circle because you were already out there at one time before.
I was already out there. And see, the Hawaii thing popped up like this year. You know, I know the beginning of the year just happened. All of us have been traveling. Y'all been traveling, right?
Yeah, we just got back from Puerto Rico.
I was gonna say, y'all just got back from an island, didn't y'all?
Puerto Rico.
See? How was that trip?
Not me.
But it's okay.
I be
All your
traveling.
traveling for your dancing.
Yeah.
I mean,
And-
you lived in LA for a while.
I
LA.
got a few trips planned this year.
For dance? Or
For
just
me.
you?
Yeah.
So you kind of took the similar route. Like you decided you moving to LA. Like, you know,
Yeah.
it was literally for an opportunity.
It was. I feel like Nashville's always home, but why not go somewhere else?
While you're
It doesn't
young,
have-
yeah, you might as
and
well.
it doesn't have to be forever.
Did it scare you?
Yes. And sometimes I think about doing it again. And I would know how to do it differently.
Yeah.
So that's always like in there. That's for any place if I want to move again.
I feel like LA, from what I've heard anyway, a lot of people that move out there say it's probably like their hardest move, just getting settled in because
It
one, it's so
is.
expensive, and then everybody, the different personalities and stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I made mistakes like off the rip. And it's
Financial mistakes?
Yes, financial
Yeah.
mistakes. Because,
The highest rent in the world.
yeah. And
Now
then,
that's something I had to take into consideration before saying, "Oh, Hawaii, I'm gonna jump on it." Mind you, you mentioned like if you did it again, you do it a different way. This is my second time, so I'm gonna make sure I
so
do it
your
differently because
experience, and that's what's like,
man, that money out
it'll
there.
make the experience so much better.
So would you move out there
I'm
again for
hoping so.
dance?
You know what?
Or what is your
I
dance?
would like
right now?
to be so, I guess financially stable. Nashville's my home. My friends are starting to have kids. I don't want to leave my family again.
Not us.
Well,
Y'all want no babies?
you're like,
Well, I'm a lesbian, so I don't know if that's in the cards right now.
I
But,
still have a baby.
I mean, it's not in the cards right now.
Touche.
yes.
Touche.
But I would like to just be able to travel there whenever I can.
Like you did
But I want
last
my
year. You
home
did that
at
last
home,
year.
Yeah. So that's the goal, really, to be stationed here, but to be able to travel anytime.
That's what I've always said. I always said,
Yeah.
like, so I've never actually moved out and lived somewhere else. I would consider it maybe for like 2 years or so. I
Yep.
thought about like Florida somewhere on the coast.
Yep.
But I always said that if I had a family, I would come back here because Nashville
It's
is
just home,
Yeah,
yeah.
my family's here. I know this city like the back of my hand.
A lot of the people that y'all probably hang out with now are people that probably aren't from here, which means somebody had to leave, and you get to witness how they live their life in a new place and think,
Yeah.
I could do that too.
It's so weird because
I feel like I
everybody.
hang out with nothing but natives.
Yeah, I hang out with.
I feel
Well,
like
we
actually
do,
all
'cause
of
we're all
my
from
all of my close friends are all natives. But
Yeah.
working at the bar, I get all the time like, "Oh, are you from here?" Obviously, they can hear in my accent.
Hey, y'all said natives. I mean, like native Nashvillians.
yeah.
Okay,
native
because y'all
to
say
the
native,
land.
I'm thinking like, like native.
That's
I mean,
that's
that
what
is.
Indian music.
Yeah,
my
why do
Indian
you-
flute
why do you-
music.
That's where native came from. It's from the Indians.
So y'all, like she said, I only hang out with natives. That means she hang out with the reservation natives. Like that's what the people
I mean,
native Nashvillians.
I gotta say, most Nashvillians have some Indian in them.
For sure.
We got Cherokee.
Yeah,
I think,
Cherokee.
yeah. I mean, I think everybody in Tennessee.
Do you?
I think I'm just white.
I'm
just white.
might be
I'm
Irish.
just white.
I'm
No,
just
I'm
white.
Polish.
Irish.
I'm
American is an
Scottish,
Irish name.
Polish, Irish, and German.
Yeah, you white
mutt.
girl.
I'm straight white.
Said I'm
I love it.
clear.
She is transparent.
Now that we on to newer things and we traveling, we going from city to city doing different things. Lou, I know with you here in Tennessee, you definitely got plans to keep the loop going. You want to keep it going strong. You got goals for like how you want this year to go in regards to like your show, your production, and your craft. Because I know you want to keep it going. And
I definitely want to try to get a video out or episode out once a month.
okay,
But it's just getting back into a creative space again. There was so much shit that happened at the end of the year
Oh.
that like, woo,
Damn, we had tornado.
Tornado hit.
Out there.
Tornado hit the Madison house. Moved in over here the first night. Got up at 5:30 in the morning to let my dogs out. Got sprayed by a skunk. The house has smelled like a skunk since then.
Dookie. That's the Dookie we was talking about earlier.
The dookie.
That was
I'm trying
rough.
to tell you. And
I
it's
didn't even
still,
want to be over here.
It's still around. And then on top of that, you know, they say things come in threes, like, right?
Yeah.
So it was those two things. And then we went to Puerto Rico. And that trip, getting down there and coming back was awful.
I was stalking all of
God-awful.
y'all's Instagrams.
Yo, y'all had me
I gotta know what
rolling.
happens next.
Y'all-
I'm tripping right
Y'all
now.
know, man. First of all, I get major anxiety on planes at airports or whatever. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like traveling by myself. I don't. In fact, like, it was the first couple times that I did travel by myself, the flight attendants were giving me free alcohol because they could just tell it's like ghost white in the face.
Can you breathe?
Yeah, they were like, "Girl, you need more." I was like, "Sign me up."
She said on the way down there, she said turbulence.
You be really scared of flights like that?
Yeah.
Well, because I just feel like it's a control thing. Like in the airport, there's just so much going on, and then on the plane, you actually don't have any kind of control of your life.
Okay.
It's literally left in.
You gotta let it go.
Yeah.
I mean,
Whatever happens
we
from
just-
here.
We just read
it was
an
destined to
article
be.
on somebody opening up a plane door.
American Airlines. They had to.
Damn,
it was
yeah.
coming
That
from.
shit is wild to me.
It was coming from Albuquerque to Chicago, and some man tried to open the
They
door
duct taped
mid-flight.
this motherfucker in the seat.
Was he
because
mentally
kept-
stable?
I don't know.
don't
They should
Probably
start.
not.
They should start testing that. Is there a test that they can give?
They test everything else when you go through their shit.
I just got back from the Dominican Republic myself, and that flight process was something else. We had
Who'd you fly with?
Don't say Spirit. Don't.
you gonna
You
be a
did. Oh man. Golly. Was that after our?
after y'all's experience.
That's on you.
But it
because-
prepared me. All right, so I didn't have any issues with Spirit. My issues was with the people that fly on Spirit. Not all the people. Well, all right.
No,
Most of the
majority.
people.
So I get on a Spirit flight. You know, I'm chilling. I got my little neck pillow, my little bag. I know it got to fit. I've seen the videos of how Spirit be acting if the video don't fit in here. So I'm ready. I'm locked in. I don't pick my flights. It's an extra $16, $9
for
to
what?
pick your actual
seats.
to pick your seat on the flight. I didn't worry about picking it. They gave me a fucking middle seat. But it was in the middle seat where only two of us showed up, so it was an extra little pop out. Where the dude who sat beside me, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was his first flight, if he was drunk, if he was on drugs or what. He shit himself. Kid, like younger, like 21, 22. And you can tell because the...
You didn't tell me that. You
My
didn't tell me
goodness,
that, bro.
y'all. So I got all of it. Me, Derek, and Skinny been recording. Look, we've been recording. We've been recording since before we left because we wanted to record before we left,
cannot.
all the way up
I know.
until the day we left Dominican Republic. So I got all this documented.
Get
But
little
We need to-
attendant.
oh man.
Move me.
But see,
right
I'm
now.
asleep and I keep watching him get up and go back to the bathroom. Get up, go back to the bathroom. Get up, go back to the bathroom, and he be doing this.
Oh, he had
at
the
one point,
tacos at the
I tapped him. I was like, "Yo, you
kiosk.
good?" He was like, I was like, "Okay." First of all, that's fucking weird. It's 2024. Like, and he didn't like. Did he not hear me? Is what going on? So, hey, you first flight. I'm trying to start small. I'm trying to figure out like you gonna blow this bitch up. Why you keep getting up? You getting up when they did the bing. Everybody sit down and fasten. We're going through some turbulence. It would bing and his ass would get straight up and walk back.
Oh,
And
hell no.
they chase after him and they tell him to sit down and he's. That's why I'm like, I don't know
he
if
had
he.
bubbly
I don't know if
guts.
he's. I don't want to.
So how do you
You feel
know?
me?
You started smelling it?
No, let me
Yes.
just
And
say
you know-
though,
everybody
when
know
you
what
get,
shit booty
when
smell
you
like,
get in
man.
that, when you get in that situation, you get in a confined space. You don't. I've been there.
It's the nerves.
I've been there. It is. I don't want to talk to nobody either. I want to go to the bathroom and get it all out.
Oh, he kept going. I also was like, either you nervous, you hiding something, or
How
my
long
man,
was
you
that flight?
hurt.
He was hiding that prairie dog.
It was from Nashville to Orlando.
So what?
So
2 hour
an
flight?
hour and a half, 2 hour flight. He got out every single time. I was like, man, this motherfucker shit is.
At least it wasn't the
That's why I was
5 hour
asking,
flight.
like, you know, with the person who opened the door, they up here all the way because, you know, now anybody can, they flying. You can sit beside a serial killer and you
See,
don't
look,
even
that's your
know
karma
it.
though, because
Stalker.
you know
Shaking,
what?
I'm like,
You went on Spirit, right? our traumatic experience. That was.
So would y'all fly Spirit again?
Hell
Hell
fucking
to
no.
no.
Ever?
Honestly,
will.
no. I would.
Oh,
She has vouchers though.
I would. I have over $800 in.
Oh,
Yeah, you
so
know
shit,
why?
we back
Because I
in.
was tagging them motherfuckers.
She was
everything.
She was Karen.
and they were literally
no, but that was an
responding.
appropriate
to
response. That's
everything.
Not Karen. That's like,
In fact,
no, y'all are fucking.
You had about 6 videos go up, and everybody, I'm
6.
my whole trip was Spirit.
dang.
Yeah, my
We
whole trip
didn't
was
post
Spirit.
while we were down there.
We went to get our spirits right, and they were wrong with spirit.
I fuck
Once
with
we
them.
finally got down there, it was good.
No, I'll say I'll never fly them again.
I know they be with the bullshit, so I'm only flying if it's like a quick flight where I maybe got like a carry on or something like
under 2
that.
hours, and it's
You
a
know?
place that I can drive to if I get stuck.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, no,
Which is
I'm in
why I
trouble.
would
I ain't got that
fly
much
Spirit
money.
again. That's the
I had a trip
That's it.
to it was somewhere in California, Palm Springs, and I'm at the airport. I'm like checking in. Your flight has been canceled. I didn't even know.
With no warning.
No, and I'm like excited. I'm like early. I'm like. I got my thing right here, and I keep typing it in. I go to the front. She's like, "Yeah, it's been canceled." I'm like,
No notification?
No, they didn't notify us either.
and I wouldn't be able to
Spirit.
get there until the next day. And
Spirit.
Palm Springs is like 2 hours away
Spirit.
from LAX,
Spirit.
and like, I just didn't make no sense. So I didn't even go. I said, "Fuck it."
So that's one of them. It's either gonna go how it goes. It's gonna go well, or we ain't going at all. That's the risk you take. You
Like,
roll a
Spirit's the
50-50
worst.
dice.
Yeah,
Pick a Spirit. You rolling a 50-50 dice. It's either gonna be
No,
They
really,
shouldn't
really
even be an
good or
airline,
really,
to be
really bad.
honest. But it told me that they flew a child to the wrong destination.
The wrong destination.
An 8-year-old.
How did you put the wrong what
By themselves?
By themselves. You know, them parents probably put out
That's a dope ass
a
movie.
missing.
That's like Home Alone type
That's
shit
a
right
dope
there.
movie. Well, we about to take a quick break real quick. Y'all stay tuned in with us, man. When we come back, we're going to hit a couple more topics. So y'all stay tuned.
Peace.
You are now tuned in to Rolling with Rock podcast. Is this thing even on?
Vibe check, baby.
Welcome back. Now welcome back. Everybody in the 313, put your motherfucking hands up and follow me. Hey, what's up, y'all? Hey, man, it's February, man. This is one of the most beautiful months. Not only is it Black History Month, shout out to Black History. Woo, woo.
Shout out Black History.
But we also got, this is the month of the lovers, you know? So have we,
Hat you got on.
so I got it. You see that?
That's fire. That is fire, though.
These are my boys from Unscripted. They put a hat together, y'all. Check this out. So it's in homage to HBK, Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Y'all know who Shawn Michael is from the 90s WWE. Flexing, doing the splits and shit. So this is his little design.
Wrestler doing the splits.
I mean, it wasn't like the splits. He did the little one leg straight, one leg bent. Shawn Michaels.
On the floor.
He was the pretty boy. But anywho, he had
I'll show you.
he had hearts all over his pants, and they pay homage to him with this hat. So
It's a local.
it's a local brand, so y'all make sure y'all check them out. But I got a question for y'all, man. You know, with it being February and we just watched the Super Bowl, Usher did his thing.
Correct.
You get what I'm
no
saying?
matter what y'all want to say, he did it.
He did
I
it.
think I'm the only one here that did not get to watch it.
How you didn't get to watch?
She was
You're gonna
working.
have to talk it to the mic too. How you didn't get to watch the Super Bowl?
Work.
Okay, that make a lot of sense, man. I guess not everybody had access to it that same day, but it was great. But one thing it did was it put a whole lot of people in this like lovey-dovey mode. And when I say
Oh, I
lovey-dovey,
saw the hug behind Alicia Keys.
I don't think that was too much. I mean, they do that.
This song is.
I had to Google if there was some history. I was trying to get in
No, girl, this song is called My Boo.
And
But
Swiss
how to
Beats
portray
is
it.
got her own lot, so.
And
This was a while ago, honey, when that song came out.
all their performances that they performed that song, he always do that little up close hug with her.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was just because it was on the biggest stage. People, were like, but they
His
be
shirt
doing
was on
that.
at the time.
They be doing
was
that.
on.
And his shirt was on.
His shirt was on at the time.
He had to sign an agreement because
Yes.
he came about that motherfucking
If
shirt
it was
after
all
his
within
60th
Alicia
spin.
Keys' hips.
So I got a question for y'all. Have we entered the love chat? Are we in our dating phases yet, man? What's been the process, man? What's been on y'all's mind with tapping in this love circle? Talk to me.
I have not tapped in like 2.5 years to that shit.
She ain't tapped that neither.
Why's it gotta be shit? I mean, it might be beautiful.
It is beautiful. My love for somebody.
Okay.
That's, you know, one thing
Their
I
love
do
for
love
me is
about
not-
you, when Lou came out of being a lesbian,
Yeah.
it took her like literally probably like a year and a half before she told me, which I already knew,
Yeah.
obviously.
Yeah.
Like, she's my sister, I know everything.
Yeah.
But I think she thought she was going to get some kind of bad judgment passed on her.
I did.
But it was such like more of a relief to
Yeah.
finally hear it come out of her mouth, because I feel like this is something she's really been holding in and keeping in for a long time.
Yeah.
But I mean, we celebrated. We popped a bottle of champagne when she came out. But one thing I love about her is it's not. I wouldn't necessarily even call her a lesbian. I wouldn't call her bisexual.
I agree.
She loves a person because of a person.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about any
Take
kind
the
of
title
gender.
away.
Yeah.
I agree.
And just love me for Lou.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, you did say ain't for that shit, man. There's some herb behind that, man.
I know
you
love
love her.
I know love exists because of how I love, and I know there's somebody out there. There's got to be at least one person out there that has that. Like, love exists. It's just like, but I also am not looking for it right now. I'm very at peace with myself, and like caving myself in for 2 years is the best thing for me from healing from all my past bullshit with relationships.
And I mean, we at an age now. I mean, you got to think we in a different age bracket. Kind of like having a different tax bracket where we at a certain age now where like we can put love on hold now. We used to be running after it full speed. Like,
No, don't do that in your 20s. Don't run after it.
but I think we all like nobody put us on game. Don't do that. Nobody put us on game that like it would be like this in our 30s to where we at a point to where I can't say we. I can speak for myself and say like I'm at a point where love isn't something that I'm necessarily running full speed after right now. I'm fortunate enough to have already kind of gotten to live that life a little bit, and I'm just now being exposed to that more like free life that everybody kind of been.
It's like self-love. Like really falling in love with yourself.
Well, they say one of the greatest things that God gives you is love. And for me, like, a lot of it has to do with people's, like, upbringing and the examples that their parents set. And, like, mine and Lou's parents were divorced.
Yeah.
You know? And my mom was a single mom for a while. And we
How
didn't
old?
really...
How old were they?
In their 30s. No,
How
in
old
their
were they?
30s. See, your parents were divorced in their 30s.
But-
Mine were divorced in their 30s.
I feel
My
like,
kids are I was in my 30s.
No, but what about your parents?
Mine never had my dad in the house.
Oh, okay.
But my mama she loved differently though. I had a tough love growing up. The more sensual side, the love we talking about, the intimacy love, I ain't really get to witness too much of that growing up. I had to fuck it up myself and learn from it.
What about you, Craig? What was your parents?
Hold on,
together?
first off, we got to get Craig an introduction. Hold on.
introduction.
We got to get you an introduction, man. Hold on, first we got Craig in the 1, 2, 3s, man. We got Craig in the building.
Greg.
So we all be kicking it over here at Lou House, man. You never know who finna pull up. And today, Craig, I wanted to give you a good introduction, man. I'm sorry, I'm over here, got my back turned. I've been over here chiming in, but
What was about your household?
Married, what, 20
Almost
years?
30 years.
30 years almost, yeah.
They're the
Oh,
exception.
no, they're in love.
Damn, good for that's
I love
They
that.
are
though.
each other's
Yeah.
soul.
so you the only person in here with parents that's like still been together all this time?
Yeah.
So what's that do for say, how old are you?
22.
Damn, young bull. So even at such a young age, like where you at with it? Are you on that chasing phase? Like, man, I want to have babies.
Absolutely not. I'm chilling.
As you should.
The whole way?
As you should. It's
I'm chilling.
okay.
I'm in
Learn
no
from the
rush.
elders here.
Are y'all loving like y'all's parents love? Like the way you watch them grow through their own little versions of love? Would you say like, damn, like my mom?
I think
Or I'm more like my fucking dad.
I think we're like both. I think we are both like both of them.
I think I'm
Because
both.
they're both really, they love heart. They both have really big hearts.
Yeah.
And I feel like we both got that.
Both my mom and dad, they did not get married. But my dad is my mom's second husband.
Her parents are hippies,
no, I didn't know
and
that.
they
I got
do
an older
love.
brother.
They just
But my mom and my dad, they like went to prom. Like they had a like young history, and then like parted ways. My mom got married to my oldest brother's dad, and they got divorced. And then my mom and my dad got together.
So were y'all's parents friends before, or were they?
But no, mine. They had a history. Like I have prom pictures of them, like pictures they were.
So
young.
they believe
Yeah.
in the friends and then dating type thing.
it's so hard.
What do you feel about
Their
it?
type of
Hippies. My parents are hippies. They're like
their type of love was different for ours, man. We having to love through this cell phone and like social
Yeah,
media society
social
now.
media and
It's
stuff
dating is
is
different.
toxic.
Like you have to invest a lot, even in the dating
there's so many
phase now,
more temptations now
It is,
too.
I mean,
because you get to see the whole world before you get to kind of make a selection.
But
What do I want today?
Also,
Swipe.
I also
Swipe.
don't agree with that. There's so many temptations, but if you find that person that you're so into, everybody else is a ghost.
they don't matter.
You don't see nobody else when that person is in the room with you and you're all about that
I'm not
person.
necessarily saying those people like looking in somebody else's direction. I'm saying like working downtown, you see all these married people come in, or you see married men with rings on their fingers, and these bachelorettes, the bride will go home with a random dude because
Yeah.
it's their
And
last.
vice versa, not just.
But
Not
they
just saying the girl.
no, yeah, absolutely. But
It's just least suspected from the girl.
yeah, they will come in and they see a man with the ring on his finger, and they see it as a challenge.
Damn.
It's rough. It's literally that's what I'm talking about when I say temptation. But Craig was talking about earlier, like his parents are still together. So he's not really like looking for love. I think because our parents were divorced, we were trying to find something that our parents were trying to find too. Yeah.
So who's more susceptible to love in this type of environment? We got a 22-year-old man, and we got people in our 30s. All right, so we're not gonna give up.
Like I say, I think.
Who's more susceptible to love right now?
Like
is this
now
guy
it's
just as ready as we are?
I can't hear you. Sorry, no. I just feel like now in our 30s, it's more appropriate to. I feel like it's more appropriate to date around and like figure yourself out. I feel like we always in our 20s. I can't speak for everybody, but you find one person and you get stuck on them. It's like, no, there's so many more people out there. Just to even have like friendships with, and just to get to know yourself. In our 20s, we were so just worried about that one person, blah blah blah. But like now in my 30s, it's like, oh my god, I can't believe I used to do that.
What do you look for right now then?
I enjoy being by myself.
The self discoveries.
Yeah,
the things I'm discovering about myself.
Body and soul, but like I've never really done that. Like throughout my 20s, I was always worried about somebody else.
Yeah.
And you don't put the energy into you, and that's why we always feel like, oh my god, we're in our 30s, like we're stuck right here. But yeah, I feel like our generation, we feel like we are on a timeline. Mm-hmm.
I'm not.
Because of our parents.
Can I say for women? I feel like the timeline thing is for y'all. See, like a 40-year-old dude can date a 20-year-old girl, and it'd be kind of normal.
Yeah.
It's kind of normal. Yeah. Y'all got. For health reasons, spinsters. And if y'all ever plan to procreate and bring kids into the world, y'all do kind of technically got a timeline on that shit.
And I think that's why women are like, they want to get married, they want to find love. I mean, you don't want to marry somebody you don't love. You don't really want to have a kid either with somebody that you don't love, because then you're stuck with a partner that
it could go
you can't stand,
very negative for the child.
Correct, and that does reflect the child. Yeah,
that's where it is right here.
Yeah. It's
prior to social media, I feel like it could have been so much easier to date somebody and discover what actual love was. Before now, like I said, the selection is too big. Where you're not getting satisfied at home, you can now swipe up. And you got access to.
It's so beautiful
you
to
got
me
access
when
to
I
all of
see
that.
old people at the gas station. The man's pumping the tank of gas or opening up the door, or you just see these people that have been together for 70 years, and they didn't have all that back in the day. They didn't have all the social media. That's
the
what
distractions.
I said.
But what did they
The
accept?
distractions.
And they also started very young.
There's some things that they accepted things and got through them. Some things I feel like nowadays women, I'm not down to accept
we're not
that.
having it.
I'm not.
But also back then, like people, like I feel like our generation and stuff, they're chasing their dreams and they're more a part of that stuff.
I'm definitely goal
back
chasing.
then,
I'm trying to
back
chase
then
it.
it wasn't.
They
You were
worked and
set.
got married and had a family.
Correct.
So now on this journey, let's speak on that soul searching journey. Is there room for love in there? Like, I know a lot of us, especially a majority of us in this room, have decided like love can be put on hold. Not speaking for you, Bethany. We know and respect that you're in a relationship, but for a lot of us, man, I don't think love is it in the air? I think there's room for love, but I'm so stubborn because I just recently found that peace in myself to where like I can't even love this person correctly until I figure out the shit that I like.
That's a big thing. You need to be able to love yourself, find yourself before you can fully give a full amount of love to someone else.
Some people ain't trying to hear that. I know if you had conversations with people you grew up with or dudes around your age, you'd be like, man, love yourself. They'd be like, fuck is you talking about? Like, love myself. Get the fuck out of here. But like deep down, like to elaborate, what do y'all mean by like love yourself? Because I understand that love yourself can just mean take some time, date around so you can decide like, that's not the type of shit I'm into. Here's what I know I like, so I'm about to give this person.
Like take yourself out, get dressed up for no reason. Like take yourself out. Just spend time with yourself.
I just don't think that you can actually love yourself or know how to love yourself unless you've been rock bottom with yourself.
Okay.
Because you can be at the lowest, but you got to climb back up to know, kind of set the standards of what you want for yourself, and that's how you learn. It's just a learning experience.
And being alone, or you have to literally sit
your own
with
thoughts.
it.
If you can't be alone.
I know y'all got a plan for almost everything in life, but like, what is your plan? Let's for example, what is your plan? How long are you giving yourself before you making room for that next person?
You know,
I'm coming your way next.
I definitely. I always say like at least a year, but then sometimes I'm like in between relationships. Yeah. But my prior one, I didn't. It was like maybe almost about a year.
Okay.
So I just feel like it's truly not
We're putting a timeline again.
I'm just I'm asking. Like, do you time yourself?
I'm not timing myself. I just know in the present moment how I feel. And that can change, and I'm open to change. But I just know I'm so. This sounds self-centered and selfish right now with myself.
That's okay, shit.
And it is okay.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm like the happiest probably I've been in a long time. And I want to keep that going. And I'm open to love. I'm open to it. I accept it. I love love. Yeah. But I'm not just going to jump into something because of a timeline or I'm in my 30s.
Touche.
It's just the one it is.
If it happens, it'll happen. I feel like at the right moment.
It's going to happen.
Things happen for a reason. So you're going to find that person, you might not even be looking, but that person might just walk in at some random point and then boom.
I want to hear Heather's take on this.
Yeah, Heather?
Ooh. I want Craig's too. I would love to hear a different, because our audience is so different. You know, we got a 22-year-old man. We got a, I ain't blasting females' ages out here. All right, we just know we in our 30s, damn it.
We have 2 divorces.
Coming out of a marriage. Ooh. There is so much that goes into re-loving again.
It is so
especially when that other human still exists, but we get left with an option.
And
you gonna love again? We ready?
Not even just the same city, in the same business. We have the same friends. Our lives are more intertwined than I ever thought it actually was.
And you were married for how long?
9 years. Almost 10.
That long?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Married.
My divorce was just finalized in December, and as of 2 days ago, 2 days ago, I'm officially back to my maiden name.
Look, she said cheers.
Cheers to that.
Yes. Cheers.
I'm 2 years in. I'm 2 years in.
It's hard.
As long as you love and take care of yourself. Now, hold on. Now back on that topic of we're at a certain age now where you're not that 22-year-old woman who was married for 9 to 10 years. You this 30-something-year-old woman, 31. You said it.
Yeah, I'm 31.
Well, we should be proud.
Oh yeah, I'm proud.
I'm kind of feeling where y'all coming from in the sense of like, man, y'all don't understand this. It's the self-journey time.
Yeah.
This is the part where now you have to rediscover yourself. You were a wife. You're no longer a wife now. So who are you now? So before you give yourself to the next guy, rediscover who you are. That's all I personally 100%. Mean by being this age and not ready to fully commit to dating. There's so many questions, but like digging in.
Heather started distracting herself like right away. And we've had several conversations. Yeah, she stays busy with work. She stays distracted with other things. But we had a conversation the other day. She was emotional, obviously, about it being real when she finally is getting all that paperwork back and it's finalized. And I told her, I was like, honestly, it's based on you. It's gonna take time, and you don't know how much time it's gonna take. They say normally it's like double the amount of time that you dated that person for.
Woo! I know for sure I can't
it's possible.
The next 18 years trying to get over him.
You're gonna have to speak into that microphone though.
Yeah, y'all suck.
Bethany just get that mother be comfortable. Hey, so I got a few more minutes, and I want to tap in over here with Craig. So Craig, being that you are this younger generation now, man, I'm so curious now to know like where y'all sitting at when it comes to the dating realm. And I know we got Tinder, we got Bumble, we got all these different websites and ways that you can meet people and find love. Are you in that headspace right now to where even as a young 22-year-old, you ready to like look and commit, or where you at? You on this self journey too?
I want kids. I want a couple kids. So there is a timeline, but no, not at the current time now.
Where they at? I mean, they coming for you. They coming for you at all cylinders. What type of energy? What energy are we? What energy are we giving if we ain't really trying to date? But like, we still human. We need affection and shit. We need like people. But if it's the love season,
understanding. Just have the understanding. Just be honest about what's going on.
Okay.
Don't.
I mean, some people don't get the hint though.
So it ain't cuffing season. It's cuddling season.
Yeah, like, well, no, not for me. But
she said, well, yeah.
Like, just do your thing and be honest about it.
Okay.
And there's no problems, right? If you're just, I mean, it's always gonna be some problems.
Yeah, there's always problems. Always. I think there's always somebody more invested into that situationship.
Even with communication in there.
Even with communication. You can't help feelings. You can't help
a good time.
Yeah, your good times. Yeah, you just can't help it.
And that's okay.
Getting sprung though.
Which means you doing something right, which is another way of you learning
No,
yourself.
but I think.
Hey, that's all it means is
No.
like, damn, I'm doing this too right.
Yeah.
They ain't I ain't doing nothing wrong, but like, maybe I'm leading. Oh, shit. I'm supposed to be
Stay
like.
celibate.
Stay celibate. Y'all hear that out there?
Hey, yeah, toy box.
But I thought you said date around though.
Yeah, if that's for you, yeah. Right
Okay.
now, I just feel like I don't have the energy for that. I got a lot going on, like just
Dance.
trying to.
Let me ask
my
you this.
goals and stuff.
So your goals is part of you not wanting to get into a relationship because you feel like that person is going to hold you back from reaching or being able to pursue your dreams?
No, for me, I feel like I don't want to distract myself. I don't want to share my time. I want to put more time into my craft.
Yeah.
Because once you start dating somebody, you do, you like them, you want to be around them all the time.
Yeah.
And you just kind of like, I feel like maybe losers, what you were doing. No, I'm like more routine based. Like even going to spend a night. No, I have my little face routine.
Yeah.
I don't want to go bring I just want to go home.
That's why you get yourself a hoe bag.
Everybody got a hoe bag.
I don't even want to.
Hoe bag. I ain't never had a hoe bag.
Oh, you
I ain't never had a hoe
been in
bag.
an 8-year
A hoe
relationship.
bag is not necessarily
No, because I'm going home.
as in like a hoe bag.
I'm going back home.
It's just I think that every
She got a
girl
home
should
bag.
have-
It's called a car. I'm gonna run in my bag real quick.
I think that every woman, no matter their age, no matter their situation, they should always have extra clothes, backup. You never know what's going to happen.
in the car.
In the car, yeah, always ready, yeah.
Okay.
Shampoo, conditioner,
The
face wash,
Toothbrush.
I've been packing the wrong stuff. Mom said make sure you got a blanket.
A candle.
Oh, y'all finna. That's a side of the road like travel. That's a
Yeah, I'm saying that
emergency
as a
travel
female,
bag. I got a
as
tourniquet.
female, we never know what's going to happen with our bodies. We should always have. You can go to my center console right now. I got at least a 6-pack of underwear in there.
Man, I'm finna
You never
bring.
know, yeah.
I'm finna bring a hoodie and some
know.
condoms, man. That's all I got. In case it get
No.
cold. And you don't bring
Clean
it.
underwear is important.
Condoms gonna keep you warm.
Slide up.
Ain't got no pants, just a hoodie and some condoms.
Is this motherfucker wearing a condom to sleep on his knee?
I don't want to say name. I don't want to say y'all's
See-through
house.
socks, baby.
And I have a full
Hey,
skincare
feet dry to
routine
them
for
motherfuckers.
you. So you
We're gonna take us a quick little break. Again, that was a good topic, good conversation, y'all. So again, we're gonna end segment 2. We're gonna drive into segment 3. So y'all stick around, stay tuned. Thanks for rolling with your boy. Peace.
You are now tuned in to Rolling with Rock podcast. Is this thing even on?
Vibe check, baby.
Nothing to say.
I don't know this part.
Who gave you my heart and soul?
Good. Oh, here it comes.
God sent me an angel from the heavens above. Send me an angel to heal my broken heart from being in love. 'Cause all I do is cry. God sent me an angel to wipe the tears from my eyes.
Y'all sound like y'all auditioning for American Idol.
You had my heart, we'll never be worlds apart. Maybe in magazines, but you'll still be my star.
Yeah.
Baby, 'cause in the dark, you
What?
can't see shiny cars.
Okay.
And that's when you need me there.
Y'all ain't know we had a recording
With
studio.
you I'll always share. Because when the sunshine will shine together,
Yeah.
I told you I'll be here forever.
Forever.
I said I'll always. All them fucked up.
I think this would be a good opportunity for you to kind of get another experience. You know, this ain't your first time on podcast. This is actually your second episode on Rolling with Rock. So welcome back. I don't know if y'all viewing or watching have went further back into my archive, but we got an episode on the lake that we did.
Took it out on the boat.
So we was out on the boat, and this is
I'm on
episode
that
2
boat,
for you. So welcome
It's
back.
on the best,
Hey,
man.
thanks
Boat
for
two?
now when the homies clap up, it'd be like bam with the grip.
thought you said 2 on that one. I was like 1, 2.
Oh shit! We're gonna do the clap grab.
We gonna work on the elbow.
What we got planned this summer, yo? You know, of course I'm gonna be with the palm tree.
Hey, I'm taking flights.
We taking flights this summer?
Not Spirit. I'm taking flights.
I'm thinking about getting back into shape. I want to get back into this gym life.
You know, same.
Cassidy was working with me the other night, and I said, damn. So I ordered me a Hex bar and some.
She had a bodysuit that I did not look as resistant when I put it
bands.
on, but
You was looking good.
she looked like a model.
So it's about that time. I'm finna be stuck on an island, so I ain't gonna have no choice.
Oh, it sounds so terrible.
You could do it
On the
too.
beach.
Y'all could do it if you really wanted to. I'm sure you could just move somewhere.
First of all, I'm an island baby.
Yeah.
What obligations you got to Tennessee that where you can't leave?
Family.
Where that family gonna go? They not going nowhere. Respectfully.
I mean, mom's
gonna be right
health
here.
is kind of always an issue. So that's why Lou and I kind of stay close to home.
Is that too loud?
I don't know, but we got to turn Elsa off.
Yeah, Elsa over here. I'm finna grab it. I was finna say, yo,
Who
can
done
we?
put Elsa on?
On Cassidy's playlist. You know, she gets out of the mirror twerking, or out of the shower twerking in the mirror to this song.
Elsa?
I got a playlist now.
What kind of? Let me see your twerk. Let me see your twerk for Elsa. Come on, get up.
It's like this.
So Cassidy is Cassidy is our friend who dances. She dances all over the different states, as y'all heard earlier. She's been in LA. She's done performances here in Nashville and Atlanta and Memphis. And she mobile, man. But like, you know, we all really on our respected grinds, man. And I just want to thank y'all, because honestly, with this being one of my last episodes in Nashville, y'all have been the people that I've been around the most, especially when it comes to anything that has to do with my podcast, because the loop, you know, took place where Heather and Lou live. And it's just, y'all keep me grounded. Y'all keep me going. So I just wanted to say, like, y'all continue to stay on that grind that you want. You know, Craig, hell, man, we met when I was at Bourbon Street. But even there, man, we've had conversations about just staying elevated, staying around people, staying motivated to keep doing stuff like this. Even when I'm gone, G. Even when I'm gone. So I hope the loop is something that takes off, and you need to grab a microphone and you need to jump back on to some type of podcast.
She needs to get the microphone. She been grabbing the microphone. She ain't get a damn thing.
She ain't passed it up.
Don't y'all be hating on my media presence.
Ladies and gentlemen,
With all
boys
the
and girls,
extra
Young Cuddy in the place to be.
Or was it
3-year plan. You mentioned something about having a 3-year plan, and I think those are important, extremely important. I definitely got mine down, but let's hear what you.
It's long term, but also short term.
Okay.
By the time I turn 35, I will no longer bartend.
You done?
Not done with the service industry, but done with bartending.
What's next?
Ownership.
Yeah.
My spot.
Okay.
Big moves, big money.
Okay. Okay.
What about you, sis?
Well, last year I went and got my apprenticeship for tattooing.
Yeah.
Did you?
I did. And
You did not tell me that.
Congratulations, by the way.
Save that for another day.
Yeah, no, keep that one on. That was a good one.
Save that for another time.
I don't think they heard it, but that was funny.
Okay.
But yes, and now I will be ready to go for for a new business, opening one up, a med spa, or being actually in a suite outside.
Now, when you say tattooing, you mean like tattooing? Or are you doing like
I'm gonna do the permanent cosmetics still, absolutely. But I'm definitely going to be doing like fine lines and tiny tattoos. Nothing like big pieces.
I need to get my cross retouched up on.
Yeah, I got
you know what I'm saying?
That's it, right.
Y'all know we real strong on manifesting over here. So like
Manifesting.
these 3-year plans, man, we gotta hold each other accountable for this shit.
What you got, Cass?
So, I not even within 3 years. I think this year I will be done with service industry.
Don't say that with your general manager representative.
Well, not only because one, I think it's important. No, you can have multiple sources of income for sure. I would like to be. I would never let it go. I would still always keep that in my back pocket, you know. But I want to start teaching dance. We'll start with beginner heels.
Okay.
You know what's up.
When you say heels,
Yeah.
what you mean beginner heels?
So heels is actually, it's not a genre, it's a skill. So you really can do any genre.
Oh, like heels, like high heels.
High heels.
Oh, I'm thinking heels like up a hill.
No, she took me to a
D-Rock.
beginner
Damn, y'all about to
class,
be-
and that stuff was
D-Rock.
veteran.
We don't like to run.
We don't like but the heels, the heels.
Colby and Vanessa went
Yeah,
to.
so, wait, what?
The one that that beginner class, that was
That was
veteran.
Maddie's class. Shout out to Maddie. Her classes are the shit.
Yeah, it was great. I could do it.
Yeah, so I would like to start teaching and just creating more. The Nashville community is getting really tight, and we just want to build that, and I just want to have more opportunities in dance. My goal is to go on tour.
Touche.
As a dancer, but I also want to teach for my income. Not to it's not about the money, obviously, but I want to make money from something I enjoy doing. Serving is easy. I can do it all day. It's always good money.
Touche.
It's okay to have multiple sources, but this year I feel I gotta focus on.
So we really tapping into this dance thing. We tapped in then.
I don't want to take no more break. I just want to keep doing something, whether it's somebody else's project or I really need to start my own. So I just gotta have more time for myself.
Touche.
I don't know where I'm going to be in 3 years, but I as well don't want to be in the bar scene. I never wanted to get in the beginning. My sister talked me into it, which is great. I needed the money, but
it's taking care of business.
I would like to have at least one investment property.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm always on a creative side of things. I just don't. I'm so scatterbrained. I can't focus on one thing. But everybody. The last few months has really been asking about my brand, so maybe I'll tap back
into that.
It. I don't know. I'm just all.
But you're talking about a space Nashville needs that for creativity. They need more spaces.
Yeah.
Whether it's for photo
I would love to own
podcasts.
That, but I would love to own a warehouse or something where people could rent it from me and do photo shoots or videos. Or whatever.
There's a spot in Nashville actually. I think it's called Urban Art. And it's over there, in West Nashville, and they rent the space. He's got a little, it's kind of a little plaza, but it's a warehouse.
A studio room where you can do photo shoots, music videos.
But I don't want it to be I don't want it to be just you can come rent my spot out. I want it to be more of a networking. Loopy is the link. So
where you do work there.
I know these people. This dude does videography. This girl dances. This girl photo shoot, whatever. And then my people come together and we form something.
Touche. Well, that's not a bad little plan. I know with the clothing brand thing, that shit could really pop off. Last time we talked, you mentioned hats, beanies. You want to get into socks. Let's get into t-shirts. So
I really want to. I've been doing the last week research on crocheting.
Stickers.
I want to crochet bucket hats.
Fuck around and find out. People gonna end up liking it.
What about you, Craig?
Big Craig, we talking 3-year plans, baby. We trying to see what you got planned in the next 3 years, man.
Have fun.
Stacking bread for what? You trying to get you a place? You trying to get you a car? You trying to start you a family? What's going on in Craig's world?
I don't know.
Craig's world.
Craig be chilling, bruh.
Breath of basketball, stacking bread.
Hey, Craig be chilling.
I'm gonna need you to dig a little deeper because I know you stacking bread for something. What?
I mean,
what is
it? Ain't to be rich, just to have the money.
What is the future?
Putting it into something.
What is your? If you could do anything in life and be whatever you wanted to be, what would it be that you're on a path to get
within
to?
the next 3 years? What's a realistic goal in 3 years you can get to?
Get a house, maybe.
Boom, boom.
Yeah, that's nice.
I don't know. Just get everything stabilized there.
For the next step.
Yeah.
I think that's super important. I think it's important that we have these conversations because sometimes you get around people who don't even think like this. They don't talk like this. They don't like to express how they feel about this. But it's good to hear it. Because in a few years, when you catch back up to that person, what you been up to? Remember when we talked about that plan? Remember we talked about that goal?
In a few years.
I'm on that journey. I'm in your
daily.
You see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm
Me and you.
Stop talking. Y'all saw me stealing the mic out of time,
Well, me and Heather, I had a goal in my head. I had a dream. The podcast thing was slowly starting to come to fruition, and I just had this I want to get a new camera. I want to get a new lens, and I spoke on it. I talked about it. Sure enough, man, homegirl came through for me. You the homie. You know you the homie. Homegirl came through, man, helped me get the camera. That's how we first started getting Rolling with Rock podcast on a good lens. She helped me out get a really, really dope lens. And that just goes back to show that's how
believing in each other. And just
that's why these conversations are so important. Look how far it's come.
I will say though,
look how far it's come.
Our group of friends, we're all super uplifting. We all compliment each other. I mean, we all talk shit to each other.
We tell each other when we're wrong.
Correct.
Y'all be ready to square off with each other, but y'all
these are my sisters. I mean, she obviously is my sister.
With our words, we're getting our point across for sure.
Nah, and that like I said,
important.
it's appreciated because like I said, now if we go back to saying, all right, what's the next 3? This is a part of my 3-year plan. I just started mine about a year and a half, 2 years ago. So I'm still in the midst of my 3-year plan. Now my 5-year plan, definitely get in a position where I can buy me some property here. Yeah. I know I can. Now Nashville, as we all know, it's an upcoming city. We got people coming in from literally all over, primarily LA, which means they bring in money with them. It's harder for us people from here to to get our hands on this shit.
Episode.
So
I got some
more
Californians.
So part of my 5-year plan is to be able to afford property, land, space, something big here for me to be able to call home.
Children.
Generational wealth. But that's definitely something that we all got to hold each other accountable for now. It's new.
This basketball is cracking me up.
He's a hooper.
Speaking of basketball,
I forgot he had the basketball in there. So now you brought the basketball in. I wanted to bring up. So last time we talked, I told you guys I was doing some work with Vanderbilt. I was doing some work with the Titans. But with Vanderbilt, I'm doing the NCAA women's basketball games. I'm the little cameraman down there on the side. Lou came to a game the other day. Shout out Lou. We got you on the court. Got you a pick on the court down there.
When?
I went to LSU.
Yeah.
Me and Whitney did.
Yeah, we got Lou on the court.
You got on the court?
No, he got me on camera.
Well, I got a picture of you on the court.
Nice jacket and shit. I had to look fire.
Hey, her fit was clean.
He said, "I'm
them
gonna get you on
them ball handling skills are clean. She needs to actually get back on the court.
We are. Look, that's why he's got his ball. We're going today.
So yeah, this afternoon, man, when the episode is over, me, Craig, and Lou, we finna go hit up the basketball court because baby girl, my daughter, the oldest one, she just made it to the championship. Her team has exceeded through the playoffs and has made it to the championship game. So now I got a starter, and we got to work on them layups, and we got to work on them jump shots. So after this episode, we finna go ball out on that. But with this NCAA talk and with this basketball talk, we just had the All-Star game, the NBA All-Star game, and we was talking about something earlier, man. How you feel?
I'm hurt.
What's wrong? Nah, so the NBA, they
No, let me speak on this.
Have it.
Because the NBA, they get paid so much money. As they should.
Yeah.
As they should. They get paid so much fucking money, and then they go to the All-Star game and they just fuck around.
They don't perform.
And you have the best people in the league that should be competing. And it didn't used to be like that. So I just be confused, the women right now, the last, I'd say last 2 seasons, maybe 3 seasons, are on their shit.
They've been talking about them a lot more.
Competitive as fuck, breaking records. They ain't getting paid nothing.
But do we understand why?
No, I'm trying to. That's what I'm saying.
I think it's a views thing. Honestly, I feel like more people are putting eyes on TV.
It don't matter.
No, because that's what's...
It's entertainment. Just like with the American Idol thing. They have people dressed in bubble wrap that got through over amazing singers.
It's
about views.
It's a views thing. And with the men's basketball, I just think they've been around longer. And they've got names like Kobe, Michael,
but
LeBron.
Why?
What do you mean around longer?
Women have been hooping.
Yeah, tell me
the entire time.
How long is longer? I need to know your facts.
So,
what do you mean longer?
Say, for example, you got... How many people show up to a women's basketball game? That's the first time you get to actually see the view. Okay,
also,
the men's games are selling out.
You know why? Because they're men.
Exactly.
Because they're men. It goes back to day one.
So how many
women
people are showing up?
Women have always been less than.
How many people are showing up for these women's games?
But now now it's getting better.
But why is it like that? Because women were never on primetime spots.
Yeah.
If you go on ESPN app on Instagram, it's men. Every post, man.
Yeah.
Woman. Man. Woman. They don't get recognition.
Views.
They don't get views.
No, I'm saying that's the reason why they're posting the men.
There was never
have a platform.
A chance.
It's going to be tough in this sport.
So now women are taking all their little chances that men gave them. And
I ain't going to lie.
They're going to do
women,
way more entertaining.
Music, sports, the last few years, women's been on their shit.
So what's it going to take for the world to be able to get the women on the same type of platform as... they got them on the same platform, i.e. ESPN, but they ain't playing the WNBA championship like they are the Super Bowl.
Women are going to have to pull something above a man because like Marilyn Monroe said, well-behaved women rarely make history. And if we're put on the same level as a man, we have to go a step above to start getting those credentials.
And I say that's why Angel Reese Caitlin Clark, they're getting so many views nowadays because they ain't afraid to talk shit.
Yeah.
They're doing what dudes do.
Yeah.
You know? Girls are dunking now, so now they're getting that platform right there because they're equal to a man.
It takes conversation like this to even get it out there for people to talk about, because I mean, they're going to play these sports regardless. But like I said, being the guy who goes to every NCAA female basketball game, I'm here to tell you, there's way more people who show up for the men's game than the girls, but the girls' game are more entertaining, my opinion. Excuse me. But I think the Vanderbilt girls have been fucking balling. They be winning and shit. So like the energy there is there. But like
balling.
But the view, that's what I'm saying. They're not getting paid because they're not selling out the arenas like the guys are. So it takes...
Craig over there holding his tongue.
I think there's been milestones and steps, like there's been things that's been happening.
What the fuck you got to say about it? Because I know you over there.
The woman in the 3-point contest,
Sabrina.
That just put exposure for women to be able to.
She literally had the same score as every other dude other than Steph Curry that beat her. Curry. And she shot from the men's line.
So I think she made her statement. there.
And I think Caitlin Clark's better than her. I think so.
I think Caitlin Clark.
Cold, bro. We should go see her live.
I think these are the women that's going to probably start to change it. That's why we're able to talk about it now. We never talked about Lisa Leslie. We never talked about Candace Parker on podcast. And they've been balling before these recent girls, but the recent girls are getting in front of the camera. Mm-hmm. They actually speaking on like, yo, we ain't even getting paid a portion of what the dude who's sitting at the edge of the bench is making. And I average more than him.
I disagree with that.
What you mean?
Angel Reese is getting paid probably more than some people in the
that's
league.
That's one
college.
Of how many though?
Until she get that's in college.
Why do you think they're staying? Yeah,
they staying longer.
And they should have done that years ago. They should have done that years ago.
Right, that's one.
How much money you think she making?
I think they said she was up to like $2 million just on NIL.
No, it's probably closer to 10 with all the commercials and throughout the summer.
She got a bag.
Boy, I stayed at LSU for 5 years.
That's like Travis Kelce. How much money do you think he's making now that he's dating Taylor Swift?
So much money.
They went up.
In the Pfizer commercial?
She brought in just from viewers alone like $300 million. Yeah.
Dollars.
And that's not even including jersey sales.
She shook her hand because he was so impressed by her.
You probably said you gave us a whole extra season's worth of money just by being on our TV.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's wild, but that's what I'm saying. It's a viewers thing. Sponsorships and stuff, they get paid by the viewers. It's like the circle of business.
I will say, I agree. I think that using this opportunity to speak on women's sports being, noticeable more, that's something that we're slowly noticing that it's happening. So I agree with you. I think that pay should definitely be more. I definitely think that they're getting a little bit more recognition, especially that you got to see one compete with Steph Curry. Steph Curry cold, and she barely lost. So it's slowly starting to happen. But now you got other people thinking and talking about it. So this is another stepping stone for female and women's sports to get paid a little bit more. So thanks for doing your due diligence. But y'all, we got to wrap it up. Unfortunately, it comes the end of the show. Lewski, this is my last episode here in Nashville, and I'm glad I was able to bring everybody that we kick it with anyway for now.
No, we're gonna be doing one in Hawaii.
Now y'all got to bring your ass to Hawaii so we can get on these palm trees.
No doubt about it. Joel's gonna be so stoked to surf some waves.
We got to get under these palm trees.
Thank you guys for being on the show.
We look forward. Stay tuned. The Loop is gonna have and continue to have more content. Rollin' with Rock is gonna continue to have more content. My timer's going off. Thank y'all for tuning in with your boy Rock. I appreciate y'all holding it down. Next time y'all see me, hopefully somewhere I'll be under a palm tree. All right, y'all hold it down. Peace.
Peace.
All right, I gotta pee.